Alright, and in this video, because hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys the Castle Panic that I kickstarted a while ago. I've had it for a little while. Things have been a little busy in my life right now, and basically, I really need to clean up this room because I can hardly get around. I also got to throw a lot of crazy crap away. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if this phone will probably continue recording when I flip, but I'm going to flip it, and then if I have to restart it, I will. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, it worked. All right. Didn't think it would. So here is the box for this thing, and it was inside that box right there. So as you can tell, it's huge. Now, I already took the plastic off, and I haven't opened it up. I mean, it's not all the way off. There's still a little bit. But I'm going to try to do this one-handed. It's probably going to be a little difficult. Not too bad. And that's it, Gary, you dumbass. Go ahead and screw up the box lid. So here's some of the components. We got a really nice mat that came with it. I'll have to open it up. The original game had a cardboard mat, and we have the original game. We bought it off of one of our friends before he went to China. He's been there for a couple of years now. There's some stickers. Got to figure out what these are for. I got a weird feeling it's for some of the game pieces or something like that. There was some mess up. I have to look into what it is. I saw it on Kickstarter. They're going to be making a replacement something for it. It'll be interesting to get that and see what it is. But instead of the way it used to be with just flat little characters, in the original game, they were just flat little like cardboard tokens for the monsters that would come down and attack the castle if you've played the game. They now have 3D pieces, which is great. I think it's wonderful. It's about time. So let's move these stickers out of the way. I want to say this is probably one of the expansions for it. But as you can see, you know, there's 3D token pieces and some other stuff. Set this up there. And then here is more of the game pieces themselves. Now, I know there were a couple of expansions that came out originally, and then I think they added some more. I want to say that I think they added another couple of expansions. I could be wrong in my memory and stuff, and so don't quote me on everything. Sorry that the camera is picking up the light up above the, you know, from the ceiling. It's just where I'm located at. And let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And here's some more. Now see, this is what the pieces used to be like. See how it shows that there? I want to say that these are like the plastic upgrade tokens if you didn't go with the minis, if my memory serves me correctly from the Kickstarter, but again, I could be wrong. But this is the way they used to be, but they were cardboard, and they'd have a 1, 2, and 3. You'd start it out at the 3 damage, And then as you do damage to it, it would go down based on how much. Like if you did, you know, 1 damage, it would go down to 2. If you do another damage, it would go to 1. Or sometimes if you were able to, you could do enough damage to just take it out all the way. And then here's some more of the figures. And as you can see, they have the things too. And there's also supposed to be like plastic spinners to count down some of them. Like, see how this guy right here has a notch? His base, you can spin it to count down his damage. I mean, I don't see any figures broken or anything, although they're not sitting where they should. But then again, that was probably during shipping and all that. So let's take out some more of this stuff. And I want to say this next should be the last, should be at the bottom. And then Castle Panic Deluxe bag and some other little bases, and I don't know why there's empty spots there. That could be maybe what's missing. I don't know. I'd have to, I gotta look it up on the Kickstarter. There's some more monsters, and yeah, see how here's right here, these bases spin. You know, you clip these on. If I end up doing that, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to store it. I'll have to see if there's like some kind of field her, or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. I could be wrong. They make case storage or game storage foam and stuff like that for games. I'll also look at, I'm not wild about the way Battle Foam stuff is, because their stuff to me feels a little more like sandpaper. And the sad thing with KR Multicase is that they just don't care. If it's not Warhammer or like the most really popular stuff, they don't make squat for it. But that's it for that. Just a quick little overview of it and everything. Looks really cool. It'll be interesting when me and my wife do actually get a chance to play this, because I know I've said this a lot, and I'll probably still say it again for a little while. Basically, the problem right now is the fact that everything that was down here is still scattered throughout the house. I got to get it cleaned up because of some things that are going on with my wife's job and everything. Plus, I just really need to throw stuff out. I have way too much crap and not enough space for it. I got a motherboard that the processor's good, but the board's bad, and I've been looking at some new stuff to upgrade the storage units with slightly better processors anyways. So I'm probably going to chuck that. I mean, it's an old FM1 processor socket board with an old socket 1 pro. I know it's still good, and I might use the old one, but anyways, that's not for this video. But yeah, so that's Castle Panic. You could, I think it's Fireside Games that makes that. That's what it feels like to me. If you want to check them out, I would definitely check it out. It's a really cool game, whether you buy the basic version or you buy one of these deluxe versions. It's a really fun game to play. If you have one of the older versions, if you go to Thingiverse, there's 3D files to make 3D printable pieces, as opposed to these, which if there's anything that's not made in this thing, I'm going to probably 3D print the stuff if I can ever get... Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. If I can ever get that working, because I'm doing something wrong. I know it's me. But, yeah. So, as I always like to say at the end of the day, at the end of the video, have a good day, guys. Take care, and catch you next time.